What the hell?
Good evening, Glue Troopers, and welcome back to the Tarbis. I'm signing off for the night. I am beat. For starters, as you may have gathered by the intro, I went and got with the new drone footage. I cleaned out the Tarbis today, and all that crap you saw piled up outside went to the recycle in the dumpster. Also, like I mentioned earlier today, I did do the little comparison with the big Iwata spray gun and the little Badger. And I had already had the drone out from shooting the footage, so I thought I would just try to do something different. So I got that this old clear sheet of plastic that came off of a busted up El Cheapo frame. You know, as you could tell, hover the drone on the other side and then spray it, and you can see the difference in the spray patterns that the two spray guns. It's kind of day and night. And in fact, I got it right here. And here you have a standard spray shot. Look, like a doctor looking at an X-ray. Oh, I see. Oh, you have modellitis. Serious styrene infection. And this thing's still wet from where the cleaning stuff came off. Okay, brilliant there. Good move, Jip Whiz. That's my personal creation, what you call a dumb pilot. Hey, Jip Whiz. Jip Whiz is the ground proximity warning system. When you get too close to the rocks, it goes, terrain, terrain, pull up. So when somebody does something stupid, because you usually have to be doing something stupid to get the Jip Whiz to go off, I just go, oh, good move, Jip Whiz. Now, back to the spray guns. One problem I had, I was actually going to show another comparison, but I started getting bubbles coming up in the bowl of the little 105. I think there was a seal on there, but it didn't show it in the parts list. And but I had this beeswax I'd forgotten from my old Badger spray gun, and Badger told you to use this beeswax to seal it up. And I put some, and all the time I've had this Badger, I never thought about using this, and I put some on there and screwed the nozzle back on, and worked perfect as you can please. That stuff's pretty good. A lot of you guys had a lot of great ideas for cleaners and degreasers. Answer a couple of questions that I was asked. Yes, I do use X20A, the thinner, and folks asked me about this. This is, to me, an airbrush cleaner. I'm pretty sure that this stuff can clean anything. When I let the Badger sit for a while, you know, a week or so, and even though I've cleaned it, it's still, the stuff dries up in there where you can't get to it, and it doesn't want to work. I put a quarter of a bowl of this in, let it sit for a few minutes, start working the action, and it's like a lubricant, but it cleans any kind of paint. It's just great. And it says to read the instructions on the back, vapors. What about the vapors, dude? Anyway, so, and I use my little $20 electric stirrer. Some paints, you know, come in the eyedroppers, and somebody had sent me a link for a cool toy he picked up for about 40-50 bucks. It's great for stirring those things. And if I can find the link, it's apparently a little piece of metal equipment made for spinning around, I guess, lab samples or something. But anyway, my equipment's pretty rudimentary. So now that I've got the Tarbis kind of halfway cleaned up, I can find some stuff. The models I have on top of the glass case now, I think that really seriously is going to be my cue. It's all the models that I currently have in production. And since, like I said, in April, I want to get on some of those more complex kits and made that kind of a serious model building month. I've got the Felix Stowe, the Hasegawa F86, the Eduard kits, both the Albatross and the Offag Albatross, and the Eduard P51 that was given by Mr. Huber. And thanks again for that, sir. Also want to do the Betty Bomber. I've got the B25 in there, but I may rotate that out for one of the Handley Page Halifaxes. We'll see how it goes. I'd like to get one of those done. I also got the P40s because I want to redo the video for the Pearl Harbor P40 boys. I really have to clean that up. Why, yes, I do build models. But I I didn't really, like I said, I really didn't get anything done today other than clean. Not that that doesn't count. That's definitely doing something. But this place was just getting completely out of hand. I still haven't reached a decision on what I'm going to do with the old Williams. Oh, by the way, I also pulled out the script for another history video. This one's on WinMac. Now, tomorrow we've got some stuff going on with the bank and stuff, so I don't know if I'm going to get any content out, but I am still planning on the 2 o'clock Saturday live stream, and it's 2 o'clock East Coast time. I think that's 1900 Zulu, but I'm going to see whenever I get that WinMac video out. And for those who aren't familiar with WinMac, just to real quick, they were the people who made the engines and the U-control aircraft before Cox was a thing, and they were actually even had a display at Disney for a while, Disneyland, and I'll see if I can find that footage. But I think it was WinMac. They had some pretty slick stuff too. Bugs. Oh, by the way, I managed to save 2 Aeolis today that I was able to scoop up and get outside. The big fat one, who really is turning into Godzilla on me. I mean, he's that big, you know, as big around as my finger. He's a monster, and he's too slick for it. He leaped from. Okay, see where the certificate that TD gave me, hanging center of my head? He sent that as a courtesy after I did the video on him. Okay, that Aeoli crawled across the wall, went to where the little boxes are stacked with a little teeny tiny zero on top, and leapt all the way up to the submarine on the far wall, all the way past the, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Anyway, that's a good 3-foot leap. So he's an agile little sucker. Anyway, well, save the Aeolis. Oh my gosh, I just noticed the Stuka I have down here in the glass case. The bomb fell off. I mean, yeah, I know it's a dive bomber. It's supposed to fall off, but it like fell off at the rack. Every time I move that thing, it shakes just enough that stuff falls over inside the case. Also, I was going to put another shelf up there, and I could only find one of the arms. That's one reason. Total, you know, what they call it, total, you know, when you tell the whole truth and don't leave anything out. Full disclosure, that's it. Full disclosure. I was just going to tidy the Tarbus a little bit, and so I thought I would put another shelf up here, and I wound up tearing this whole place apart, and I found one of the arms that I needed, but I couldn't find the other one, and I wound up tearing the whole place apart looking for that other arm. And before long, I just had everything piled up, the garbage and everything was going outside, and I realized I had accidentally started cleaning the whole place. And you know, once you get your mojo going, it's just time to get moving. So that was that. And okay, that's really all I got. There's not a whole lot happened today. And I will see you guys on Saturday if I don't get anything out tomorrow. Hope to get the WinMac video out soon, but I do have to go to work on Sunday. So it'll happen when it happens, you know. Can't push the rope. Well, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having a great evening. Model on. Quick little side note, if you ever got a booby trap in your front yard or your backyard, use a microphone cable, because I am always tripping over this thing.